Track 20. Listening test for Unit 10.
Welcome to Travel World. In today's show, we're going to be talking about whale watching in Monterey Bay and visiting the beautiful city of Montreal in Quebec. But first, my guest this morning is Bob Wells. Bob, you are the president of the International Senior Hikers Club. Welcome to the studio. Can you tell us a little bit about the club?
Thank you, Ned. Yes, our club is a group of like-minded people who just happen to be retired and who love hiking. And we're gradually working our way through some of the great trails of the world. We've hiked across the Pyrenees, from France across the mountains into Spain. We hiked up a glacier in Iceland, and a very famous trek that we did a year or two ago is the Samaria Gorge in Crete. It's a canyon, actually the deepest in Europe at 4,000 feet and 10 miles long. Just beautiful, and there's a beach at the end for a refreshing swim.
What is the attraction of hiking? I mean, I like to stroll around the park on Sunday afternoons myself. That's one thing. But your members do some pretty high-powered walking, don't they? It's serious stuff, the real deal. What got you into this kind of walking that you do today?
Well, for me, to see and experience life on foot, well, nothing compares to it, really. I've always enjoyed it, but I really started getting into the more challenging long-distance hikes after my children left home, and I wanted a way to get in shape and fill my time. It's a great way of seeing the world, too.
And tell me about the hike you completed last year.
Yes, well, the Appalachian Trail runs down the entire eastern side of the United States, stretching from Maine all the way down to Georgia.
And how can I put it? It's quite a hike, isn't it?
Yes, it's very long, more than 1,800 miles, in fact, and goes through 15 states, including West Virginia, New York, and Vermont. But the thing about it is, anyone can do it, or just parts of it. And although you do have to go through some towns and along roads, most of the trail goes through wilderness. Complete heaven for hikers, with the most breathtaking scenery you can possibly imagine.
And how long did it take you?
Well, we were able to do the entire trail in a single season.
You must be in very good shape.
Yes, well, I am in better shape than I used to be, that's for certain. But even I feel the strain after a day on my feet.
And what's your next big walk?
Well, our group is planning a trip to New Zealand. That's a fantastic place for hikers. One place we really want to go is the Tongariro Alpine Crossing. It's a volcanic region with incredible peaks and craters. It's only around 12 miles, which you can do in a day, but it's pretty difficult terrain, alpine really, and you actually walk up an active volcano over lava and boiling mud pools, steam vents, and bright emerald green crater lakes. The views are stunning. Lord of the Rings was filmed there.
That sounds absolutely amazing. And what's a good hike for beginners? Someone like me, who isn't really experienced but enjoys walking on weekends and is looking for something a little bit more challenging without going abroad.
Well, there are some beautiful walks right here in California. In Southern California alone, there are almost 300 mountain peaks over 5,000 feet tall, most of which have signposted trails that you can follow. But some of them have dagger-sharp rocks along the way that make you feel like you are climbing over the back of a dinosaur. They typically take around 6 hours, or a full day's hike. If you want to try a longer, flatter walk, once you're ready to venture out of the country, the Hadrian's Wall path across the northern UK, it runs coast to coast, is hard to beat. It takes 2 weeks and is 190 miles, but you can stay in some homey bed and breakfasts along the way.
A bath and a nice hot dinner at the end of the day. Now, that's more my kind of thing. So, Bob, where